ended early. So I'm here at 10 instead of what would have been maybe 10:30. How are you? Yeah, it won't be a long broadcast because it's late at night and not crossing over into the next day. Not that I'm going to go to bed, though I could. I do want to. You I haven't won the day yet, but I soon will. In fact, that's done all the drawing I think I'm gonna do, which is why I didn't put art in the as a hashtag. So it's all writing. It's all writing. I don't have much. I have 136 words that I need. So Daeba did. I don't know what Daeba is. Well, actually, I think it's a piece of art because I know what the first two lines are. So the first line should be the second line, or the first line should be tweaked, but I'm gonna leave it as Daeba did. Because maybe Daeba. I don't know what Daeba is. And this was, well, this was the last drawing that I did. So, who's going to win? Men? The women are on the cusp of, well, they've got the first winning streak of the just for fun tracking of who visits more or who visits more impactfully, the men or the women. Men took the first day, the first game, but day, game, whichever. But the women have taken the last two, and the women have been dominating those last two. Like making you look like little boys. Like just trashing you. I mean, that's how you want it to be. It's fine with me. I'm just happy to have visitors. And this is just for fun. Don't get your knickers in a twist. I don't know who would I appeal more to. Well, me. Well, dating history wise, women, yes, but not as not as often as I would like. Uh, anyway, so I'm going to no, I'm going to finish. Oops. I'm going to finish the writing. I mean, I suppose I could draw again, but I'm not planning on it unless somebody demands that I draw. Demands that I draw. And if you want to make demands, you know what to do. Yes, so you won't do it. What? We have to react? No, we can't react. No, it's popular not to react to him at all. Just, well, drop by, which I'm eternally grateful for. Yes, I drew the peach of the day earlier off stream as I was watching the artist's stream. So, okay. Now let's go to Daeba Did. Oops. Oh yes, gotta do this. Ugh. Hey, hey, hey. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Did you think I wasn't gonna come by today? I only don't stream if I have, well, I didn't stream. I didn't stream for 3 days when I was away for my birthday. I could have, but I didn't. Um, so I normally stream. So I stream unless, well, I guess unless I'm away. Or through technical difficulties. Oh, good thing I only have 136 words to write, not more. Daeba did. Hey, I thought I. Uh, I did. I think it. Daeba did. What am I bid for this curious piece of art? Ooh, final piece. Daeba did. What am I bid for this curious piece of art? His final one before he said that he was done and keeled right over. Daeba Did. What am I bid for this curious piece of art? His final one, before he said that he was done, and promptly keeled right over, which ain't a terrible way for an artist to die, having just finished a work and not having had the time to start another that they would never finish. Though untimely a death it surely was, especially for his family and the others but close to him, as he but surely had years of life, as he but. No, I think what I'll do is. Though untimely a death it surely was, especially for his family, as others but close to him, as he. Hmm. Uh, As he surely had years of life but left to live, we were fortunate at least that he lived as long as he did, of course, and that he was fortunate still. But he passed but after the work was finished, and not before, which I've already mentioned, but his word but it but it's worth repeated mentions. There you go. There you go. Yep. Boom. That's all I needed to write. Oh, yeah. Mind you, I can write more, but I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Oh, yeah, but I will read the last verse that I've got written so far. As for the piece itself, I have no idea how to best describe it, but other than for it to be brought out here for all to see. If you haven't ever seen it in person or pictures, but it's not video, because it can't be captured thus. You're in for something. You're in for something odd. Which is surely fair to say of his final piece. Curiously called Daeba Did. Well, is that it? Is that all I'm gonna write? I mean, it won the day. I could easily, well, if I was writing, if I wasn't in the narrative or started a new narrative, which, though, when I'm first starting out on a narrative, I can be really hitting it hard, but I won the day. That's important because that's 155 days versus 157 lost. I mean, the losses are still. I mean, the least I've written this year is just barely over 1,000 words in a single day, and that's important when you're seeking to write, well, not only 1,000,000 words, but 1,050,000. Hmm. Oh, well, I checked to see what the status of is with TikTok, but I'm currently using my pocket computer, so I can't very well check. No, can I? No, I can't. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Who am I going up against? Well, who's okay? It's not so much who am I going up against, but who's also broadcasting. Eric Hypes, Carrie Long, Holistic Deb, 18 people broadcasting. or 18 broadcasts because there could be multiple people. Oh, stop that. I didn't ask for it to go. Okay, just click on the broadcast. Okay. So, Eric Hypes, Carrie Long, Holistic Deb, Tony D, James Namast, Bekas Halder, JB Your Residence, Charles Petrie, James Garland, Daniel aka Shocking Guy, Gary Duncan Miller, Marilyn A. Waters, oh, Julie Brown, Bossy the Healer, Clint Brown, Pamela Dobson, Endorphin Factory, and TC Congress. Well, this could be. This could be. This could be. Yes, this could very well be an empty chat day. Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last time. I got to do better. 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 Well, I was gonna do an hour and a half, but maybe. Wow. Yeah. Well, yeah. I wrote the better part of three. Yeah, I wrote almost 3,000 words in just three. Well, most of the writing was done in the second and the third. I had to push harder in those 2 quarters because I don't write a lot on Mondays at night with Monday Night Draw taking my attention. And my wanting to win the day because I'm 2 days under. I'm two under 500. You know, more days won than lost. I want a winning record. I want a winning record. So, Let's see. Huh. I have drawings here that I thought I would post on TikTok. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. And again, hey TikTok, who do you think you are? Suspending me, banning my account for no reason. Like, hello? Send me an email saying, what is this? But you're TikTok, yes. In your infinite wisdom. Yes, TikTok's infinite wisdom can suck it. Yes, your infinite wisdom can suck it. Well, the odds of me ever getting 2,700 likes. So, thanks, I guess. Yeah, I know, you don't need me. Hmm. Well, oh, I guess, well, oh, yes. Zzz. There. Oops. Wasn't finished with the drawing after all. Yeah, I've decided I won't be pursuing a million words next year. Unless someone said they'd pay me for the million words. Like, at least 15,000. Yeah, so that won't happen. And what I'm doing worth 15,000? Yeah, I would say yeah, it is. But it's only worth that if someone's gonna pay it, right? Truly? Yeah, it'd be a nice dream. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. We three trees are done. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Yeah, I could use a surge. Boom, 40 viewers, just like that. Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Can't plan for those. Hmm. Hmm. See, cowboy? Because I imagine that is a hat, or a hat. Even though, yeah, it's not a hat, really, because you don't. Anyway. Hmm. What do you say? Would you like me to draw something else? Would you like me to draw something else? Hmm. Oh, but hmm. So I have no idea what the Daeba Did piece is, except that it's odd. What would make an odd piece of art? Hmm. Well, I guess if I had to make a judgment, I would be no one is winning tonight. Either the men or the women. So the women will maintain their lead for a second night. Because had the men come along, had you men come along, it could have kept 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 the women's cut the women's lead to nothing. Yeah. Ooh. Down to 15%. Well, since I'm not ready to call it quits for the night, Well, I actually only have 11 viewers. And no. Hmm. And no one dropping in the live chat. I mean, in some parts of the world, it's not even 8 o'clock. Or 9. Well, broadcast late. Don't give people much of a time, much of a chance to RSVP. That's what's going to happen. And you're having a quiet broadcast. This is what happens. Yes, this is what happens. Oops. Hmm. Hmm. Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? Haha, hello, Sarita. You have struck another blow for women. You'll be likely the only person in the live chat. Women take a 3-1 lead in games. Because, well, barring the appearance of a man, but I'd vote against that. I'd bet against that. So, how are you? Yes, you are. You are someone. I'm okay. I did some drawings. I wrote some words. I won the day. I'm broadcasting at the end. PeachCast number 95. So, how's the owl? Okay, what is this? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I want to get in. I want to get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. I want to get in. I want to get in. Din, 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 din. Daeba did. Oops. Oh, yes. Did, 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 did. It's Oh. Well, time for this to go off. Power off. Did you draw something today? This is one of my little drawings today. Oh, I like this one a little more. This is the last one I've drawn so far today. My little cowboy flower. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Boop, 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 boom, 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 boom. Okay. Thank you, thank you. You're too kind. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, come on. Come on. Shouldn't take like 10 minutes for the monitor to come back. Come on. Ah, you're such a pain in the butt. There, finally. Okay, where's my camera? Hello. Oh. Oh, that could be why. My computer is old. My computer is old. My desktop. Okay, come on. Jeez, you're such a freaking. Okay, just go away, go away, go away. Ah, you take forever to go away. And then not responding. Ugh. Okay. There. So, I clicked you like 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Just go bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Go away. Thank you. Oh. Oh, reconnecting. Yay. Thank you. Okay, let's come back to Haps. And then I type and it takes like 30 seconds for it to appear. Yeah. Oh, why do you think Haps hates you? No, you you wouldn't have an effect on my not seeing my not seeing an image. Huh. Ah. Hmm. Well, at least you didn't get banned for no reason. Let's see. This is PeachCast 95. What was I doing in 95? Well, that was an eventful year. It was 5 years after I graduated, and hmm, yeah, it was an eventful year. See, since graduate, that was let's see. I moved that year, so that was the one, two, fourth time I moved since graduating. Well, what you could do is you could draw a picture of someone playing craps, and on the dice you put haps. It's one thought. That's one thought. Oh, I'm sticking around. Anyway. I mean, I have. Well, other than Twitter, this is where I have the most people. Oh, it's a tie game. It's a tie game. It's a tie game, Sarita. Better call your sisters. Calling all the sisters. Oops. I should mute that. Hey, Theo. Well, not biological sisters, but sisters. Because Theo is here and he's tied the game up for the men. The men have said no. They'll not win 3 days in a row. So, how are you, Theo? And I'm just, just for fun, a little men versus women thing to see who drops into my live chat more, men or women. And if men, if anyone does an exceptional thing like giving me applause or flowers, their gender gets more credit. And then they win. Flowers is another way of saying Haps Gold. Applause is the reactions because I get very little of either, so. I mean, I didn't even get flowers for my birthday. Of course I can keep my head up. I'm just comfortable here like this. I believe in broadcast comfort. So, how is Theo Dawson today? All right. All right, Sarita. Oh, is it? What is Motivational Monday? Oh, it's a Dawson Land thing. Ah, okay. Ah, what color is the YouTube button? Oh, yeah, red. Ah, come on, let's not have a tie. Come on, let's not have a tie. Let's not have a tie. Let's not have a tie. So do you broadcast much here, Theo? Or at all? I'm not sure. Have I seen any of your broadcasts? And what brought you here tonight? Ah, Minnesota. Well, I'm always trending. But when you saw me, how was I trending? Because when I checked, I was 6, maybe. Because they opened up the trending list past the trendy. No, I know. There's been times where there's been four, five, six, seven. I don't know how many times where I've been trending first. Because I've had, I mean, yeah, my biggest numbers, yeah, two broadcasts. Well, before they changed it, I think it went to the popular, the trendy ones, the. But then they opened it up, and I always see myself on the list, often on the podium, for what that's worth. Well, I have a small following, but people pass through consistently. Well, see, that's, as I've told Haps multiple times. Haps, if you're listening, I would like to know. I write, I draw, I talk, and talk and talk and talk and talk. I have a game that I haven't played in a while called Long Throw. I think what I'm going to do is adapt Long Throw and use call. I'm going to make up catapult. Have the paper on a ruler and go whoop, after I do some things. Oh, um, well, is this not real life? I'm in between things at the moment. Ideally, in a more ideal world, this is what I would do, but Haps hasn't seen fit to. Yeah, well, I'm a little older than I should be for this stage, for such a stage in life. Professionally, I was last a cashier. I've sold calendars, I've sold ice cream, well, in store as a counter attendant at the Queen, at the Queen of Dairy. Well, strictly speaking, it's ice milk that Dairy Queen serves, but same difference. Yep. So the Dairy Queen I worked at is just 12 minutes from here, but it is closed for the season, and we do not, and they, though I may return to Dairy Queen, don't serve hamburgers. So what I'd like to do one year is go to one where they do. Well, the Dairy Queen is closed. Dairy Queens are closed in Quebec now, so I don't know. And I haven't worked there in a bit. Huh? Mm, it wouldn't be. Nah, not enough people would go in November, December, January. The earliest on the Dairy Queen, this one here, would open is the end of February. So you're looking at the end of February, beginning of March. until end of October. Then there's a big sale at the end of the year, and then a few days after of selling what's left, and there's cleaning to begin, cleaning to end. Cleaning at either end is not fun. Ah. Well, who wants to win the game for their gender? Just give me a reaction. Cheap. See, all you gotta do. Go take your mouse, go click, and then choose a click. You've got thumbs up, you got love, you got appreciate, you got haha, you got oh my god, you got yikes, you got sad. And if you're one of those people who can't be happy for people, you can go like, oh my god, what his parents must think because he's doing the sucky broadcast. I don't know why it is that people can't rarely react to my stuff. It's like, no, no. So, what was I trending at? What am I trending at now? Well, I'm stuck at 20, so probably. So, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite Minnesota team, if you have one? I'm going to say that well, I'm going to say it's the Vikings or the Twins. Certainly not the Timberwolves or the Wild. If I had to guess. Oh, wow. So you recognize the symbol on my toque. I mean, you have to. If you don't, get out. Huh, nice. So, are you looking forward to the Wild playing the Kraken? Which I'm sorry, nice. Kraken is a stupid name for hockey. That's just not a hockey name. And frankly, if Vegas was called the Knights, I'd be okay with that. But Golden Knights just seems, I don't know, ostentatious or just, oh, we're the Golden Knights. Yes. Yeah. So Knights and Kraken, not good names. I'm sorry. Sorry if you love their names, those two names, but no. Like Bruins, Canadians, Red Wings, Maple Leafs, Islanders, Rangers, like, those are good names. Just Kraken and Golden Knights? No. Well, Kraken, what the hell? I mean, they are classic names.
But Hurricanes is not classic, and I have no problem with that. I had no problem with the Hartford Whalers. Calgary Flames, they should have changed the name. Because Atlanta Flames, that made sense. Just like Utah Jazz, that doesn't make sense in the NBA. Come on. Shut up, change the name. I mean, if the Expos when they moved to Washington had still been the Expos, the Washington Expos, no, that wouldn't be like what? Oh, Timberwolves. And like the Lakers, yeah, they should have changed their name. Do you hate the Lakers because they once played in the state of Minnesota? And what who oh, and the Giants and the Jets. You know, if you're a New Yorker, like I look at it, but then I don't think the same thing about the Washington football team who play in Maryland instead of. Ah, hey, Oilers, 5 Stanley Cups, 2 losses, 5-2. Well, I think the Braves is a name that should change at some point. The Chiefs could change. Yeah, well, the Blackhawks. There's more support for the Blackhawks than the other teams. No, no, Browns is not because that was named after Paul Brown. That's so no. That's not. No, that's so that doesn't fit. And when there should be a pool. When is the Washington football team going to have a name? Will they win a Super Bowl as the Washington football team like 10 years from now? And the Washington football celebrates their 10th year being the Washington football team with a Super Bowl victory. Well, they do have 3 Super Bowl titles. I mean, they've also lost the Super Bowl, but yeah, they're 3-2, I think, because they lost. They got trounced by the Raiders. Did the Raiders beat them 38-9? And before that, they got beaten. Did they get? They lost to Miami. So was that the perfect? Was that the perfect season that they lost to Miami in the Super Bowl? The last team they beat in the Super Bowl was the Bills. Before that, who they win their first two against? I don't know. Hmm. They were a part of the run of NFC dominance. It's not useless. Everything has a use. That's kind of just knowing things. Well, you're on a game show now. It's my game show. No, you lost. You lost when you said useless reference. Mm, any relation to Connie Mac? It's bad. The legend in Major League Baseball. He owned the A's forever. First when they were in Philadelphia, and let's see. Oh, he might have only owned them in Philadelphia. Because I don't think, yeah, before they moved to Kansas City. Well, I guess we'll ask the women in your life. Does Theo Dawson disappoint? I I can't think of a team that I'd want to own. Well, okay, fine. Have shares in the returned expos, sure. Because there's too much. I mean, too much importance to the Habs. But I'll never buy a team. I don't think even in a dream would I own a team. Well, I did have a plan to. Yeah, sports is not very popular on Habs. Well, do you ever see that the that sports stock is consistently. Yeah, but that okay. When I'm talking sports, I'm talking actually talking about sport, not oh, this is the player. I picked Bob. I picked running back Bob. That's that. Yeah, but well, that's something you could do. I mean, I don't think sports plays well here. I think if I titled a broadcast sports, it wouldn't do well. Well, you could do fantasy football talk. Like if I put a title of sports, it would not do as well if I put a title of boobs. Well, of course, sex does better than sports. Well, I wouldn't do fantasy sports. But yeah, sports. I could just say sports. Yeah, huh? This is my world. I think I do make it interesting. Whatever what I do is it interesting to everybody? No, but what is interesting to everybody? I do that. Hey, that's an opinion. But I got to do what's me. So I guess I won't be getting applause from you then. The title has nothing to do with peaches. Petrie. Well, I begging? I'm campaigning. Um, and peaches. It's PeachCast because Petrie to peach is an easy reach. So, well, I do campaign for awards and applause. Eh, I, campaigning, yes. Begging, again, an opinion. But again, that's an opinion. I'm campaigning hard, even though I know. Well, yeah, I mean, especially since I know the my viewers are very stubborn, but they do come here. I am myself. And for a broadcast that isn't cutting it, you've been here long enough. I mean, actually, I can say whatever I want, and it's not exactly campaigning for money. I mean, but I and yes, but you're stubbornly here. So I can campaign for money when I'm slouched over in my chair. And I can't tell my viewers they're stubborn because no, I'm not doing OnlyFans. Well, most people don't. Most of the people here don't talk, so. And I don't think anyone's afraid to tell me anything. Doesn't matter what does it matter what I do? That's because I'm about what's here, and I told. Well, maybe I didn't tell you. I no, I did. I did say earlier. I write, I draw, I talk. But I've done the writing, done the drawing, and now I'm talking, engaging with you. Though some of your engagement is kind of rude. Like it started with the useless. Well, I had plenty of fun, even though. But as for the tips, well, it's a money world. Hmm. I guess encourage is one way to describe it. Don't know that I would describe it as that, but hey, you engaged. Well, I have an audience. It's small, but thank you. But since we're talking about passing on advice, you may consider how you frame certain things. Because no, that'll never happen. Objectively speaking, you were rude. You were repeatedly rude, my dude.
Um, but again, thank you for engaging. Well, if you can't tell how you were rude, then one can tell hard truths without being rude, sir. But I mean, you might say it was, you could say it's judgment, but uh, it's okay, Sarita. Thank you. I mean, I agree. But sometimes we're gonna come off as, sometimes we're gonna be rude, even if we think we haven't been. The human condition. I'm well aware that a lot of people are down on their luck. A lot of people have it worse than I've had it.
That sounds more like begging or like um, like something you'd see on GoFundMe. Then, because frankly, I mean, it's an opinion. Uh, I think I've earned some of what seems like it'll never come, but um, so that's more out of frustration. But someone wants to. I mean, sure, some people would call it begging, but I don't. Anyway, because if I didn't believe I was worth something as a creator, I don't think I'd be a creator. So writing, drawing, that's creating. That's content creation. Which, frankly, what I do is a lot more content creation than react videos. Wow. Oh, you reacted to somebody. Oh, wow. Great. I mean, I watch them too, but uh, you know, I have sold my drawings. Yeah, I've sold, I've sold my writings in the past. Yeah, but just whether you sell it or not. But in a money world, yes, selling it, that makes you a creator. Anything I draw is it can be. But I'll be going soon, so another time perhaps. But I'll anything. Ah, there's a drawing. My art is my drawings are simple. That's why I tend to call myself a drawer rather than an artist. Obviously, my drawings aren't for everyone. But no, whose drawings or art are for everyone. Appreciate that. I've also got things like, oh, where is it? Where is it? Hmm. Anyway, I mean, you missed the creation, but I did some. I did some writing. 3 verses of a narrative poem, and I drew a couple of drawings. Typically, I write and draw, and again, I write and draw in my streams. Then I talk. Sometimes I talk about stories, or so. Well, I am what I am. I mean, not to everyone's taste. I don't think people look at me and say, "Ah, there's a poet." They'd be like, "What? He writes poetry?" Well, though poetry is the least regarded art. Thank you. Damn. Thank you. Oh, I not not giving up. Broadcast every day when I can. Bye, Sarita. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Theo.
Well, I was going to be stopping soon anyway. At most, I'll do another 10 minutes, but probably less. Because I don't broadcast from one day to the next. So, can I talk not about views? Applause and flowers. Yes, I can. It could be argued I should go without. Um, then again, the counter is, well, that's just part of it. I mean, because, there's frustration in that, but then counter to that counter would be, well, just keep the frustration. Like, so there's counters to counters to counters to counters. In any event, I will do this just as I write, just as I draw, I stream. And it's a money world. So, yeah, it's part of the frustration, and, because I think I've been at every single broadcast in the past. Eh, but yeah, even with free money. So, eh, it's a hard slog. It's a hard slog. But unless I can't be here for technical reasons, or I'm away, I'll be here. More times than not, unless I can't. Unless I can't, I will. And people will pass through for however long or not long they pass through for. Um, so, can I do better? Sure. We can probably all do better. Will I do better? Yes. But will I be seen to be doing better? This is PeachCast. This is PeachCast number 95. Let's see where I'll be. Well, how much will change in between now and PeachCast 100? Not much, if any.
200, 300, 400, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. If I reach 10,000 peach gas, it's a journey. A journey to where? A goodly journey? A profitable journey? Hey, it's a money world. Well, it's going to be 155. That'll do. That'll do nicely. So, I've been me, you've been you. We'll do this again. Probably not as late. We'll see what shakes out of the tree. Because I'm Charles Petrie. And that's all. Bye for now.